if she doesn't, they're going to start pulling up things from her past. And especially if she said things like she did at the dinner table, saying that her help is black and stuff like that. I mean,
hi everyone, welcome back to No Light Tarot. My name is Honey. I am a tarot reader that breaks down different situations that's going on in the Bravo universe. Sometimes I throw in other reality stars and hot topics so we can learn from situations. Today I would love to focus on Dorit and Garcelle. So if you watched last week's episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Dorit seemed like she was kind of picking on Garcelle, but I'd love to hear what you have to say if you think that was the case or not. I'm going to do a breakdown of what is the energy surrounding the situation. I have a strong feeling that Dorit is working for other people because, you know, they do have that Fox 5 crew, and I've seen some other people talk about it on YouTube and say that they feel as though this is kind of like an orchestrated plan. And lots of people are angry at Dorit. I mean, I've looked at her social media comments and they aren't the nicest, but you know, that's what social media is for, expressing yourself, so it is what it is. I do want to see what I want to break it down. I don't want to necessarily focus on race because I feel like lots of people are doing that, but I think this is a bigger picture. I mean, sometimes it can be an issue and I don't ever want to take away from that, but in this situation I feel like there's something else going on and I want to dive deep into that. This is alleged, unless I post something after that says that it is true, which I usually do. Please come into this reading with an open heart and open mind. It is intuitive based, so if you are into opening up your intuition and exploring that side of different situations, then this is for you. Please make sure you subscribe so you keep up with my readings, and please make sure that you like it if you like the video so that the algorithm can share with other people.
First, I've I've shuffled it up into three different decks, three different columns rather of the decks. And first I got the general energy. I'll first read the general energy of Four of Swords. And Four of Swords, if you can see closely, she feels like the card represents that somebody feels like they're gonna get into, they're like on the edge of getting into trouble. So I strongly feel like both Dorit and Garcelle have this energy of they feel like they're on the chopping block at all times, and I wouldn't be surprised because I've been listening to, I've had extra time lately. I've been listening to, well, not extra time, but like on, like when I'm cleaning and stuff like that, which I've been doing a lot of more lately. I've been listening to different podcasts where Real Housewives from the past speak about their experiences, and something that really was profound to me is that one of the former housewives, I can't remember who it was, but she said producers make you work for your diamond, or they make you work for your apple, your peach, or different, you know, what they have in different cities. So I strongly feel like they both feel like they're on the chopping block anytime, both Dorit and Garcelle. And this might have fueled what happened. I watched it last week, but so when you see this, if you're watching when it's published, the video, it will have been a week after what happened in the episode. And in the episode, basically, Dorit said to Garcelle she feels as though she is a bully, which is a very strong and loaded word. And I find it very interesting because Lisa Rinna, Erica go after people all the time, and she's never used that word in seasons, even when they ganged up on her in season 4, but that's another story. I just feel that Garcelle is a very honest, straightforward person. Sometimes Sagittarius have that issue, but we'll get into it. So the past, this is the energies. I pulled their energies. The past, Knighted Wands, the Hermit, and Six of Wands. Okay, so I feel like they have been cautious of each other. So even though Dorit says, oh yeah, we used to be friends, I don't think they ever were. And I feel very strongly that they were like, oh, let's hang out, but then there was always this icebreaker of her friendship, Dorit's friendship with Teddy, with Kyle. I feel like there's an outside force kind of propelling her and telling her what to say and what to do, and I actually think it's them, because she seems, from the energy that I pick up on, Dorit seems like she is very gullible to fit in, you know. So with the present, I get Three of Wands, Page of Swords, and Ace of Pentacles. So obviously I don't believe that they're talking at the moment. I think that Garcelle created some distance, and we'll see that play out in the rest of the season. I feel strongly that with Ace of Pentacles, I think Dorit might have sent her something. I strongly feel like since this has all gone down, and especially because she's getting so much backlash, now she's getting backlash. And obviously they filmed before, but because she's getting so much backlash, she is going to seem remorseful, especially in the reunion. She's going to say, oh, I wish I'd known, blah blah blah. But I'm not sure that it is an intention. I mean, if it's true, because Page of Swords and Ace of Pentacles, Page of Swords is about learning something, Ace of Pentacles is tied to money. So I have a strong feeling that she's going to be like, okay, I'm sorry, because brands, if she doesn't, they're going to start pulling up things from her past. And especially if she said things like she did at the dinner table, saying that her help is black and stuff like that. I mean, it's a very touchy subject. I don't really want to get into that aspect of it, because it's also edited. We don't see the full version. I don't like to call people straight off the bat racist if I don't know the full story. So because it's so heavily edited, I don't know the full story, and I don't just want to assume she's racist. I do think calling her bully was very strategic, and I think, and somebody else said this on a YouTube channel, and this confirms that, is that I think that she was told by Kyle, by that group, to say that Garcelle is a bully and she gets away with it. So for Dorit was kind of trying to prove her allegiance, and that's what, you know, these groups do. They want you to prove your allegiance to them. So to prove her allegiance to them, she wanted to get Garcelle out. I can strongly tell you that Kyle, Dorit, Lisa, and Erica want Garcelle out. What they did to Denise, they want to do to her now. And it's Garcelle, sometimes Sutton. Next season it's going to be Sutton. But like I said before, and I'm going to put a card up for the rest of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I have a playlist. The producers know what's going on, and they want to break it up. So that's why they're going to have Garcelle's back. That's why they're going to have Sutton's back. They strongly want to break up this group. But because Kyle is so close to the producers too, they're having difficulty. They know that Kyle is the one behind it. Typical Capricorn Kyle. Yes, I also have a video on her, so check that out. But they know what's going on. They know that it's difficult to recast people, especially bring in somebody like Denise, like Garcelle, if people like Kyle are around, because they're always going to kick them out. So they are very well aware of it. So moving forward, Queen of Cups, the High Priestess, and Ace of Cups. Dorit is going to back down. She's going to back down with her tail between her legs. Garcelle's very protected. She's very, very protected. And they keep trying. They're going to keep trying her. But I see Garcelle sticking around. I know she said she wants to leave, but I don't see that happening, because I actually see Dorit leaving before Garcelle. So with Ace of Wands and Lisa Rinna, I strongly see this, that the producers want to get rid of Dorit and Lisa Rinna. Erica brings them in money, so unless there's not that much backlash, and it's kind of like Teresa, she's very polarizing, even though I believe what she did is worse than what Teresa did. But even though it's quite controversial, she's polarizing, and I believe Andy's sticking up for her because I believe, and people will come at me for saying this, but I strongly believe that Andy feels bad for Erica. And that's my opinion. So Ace of Wands, Five of Cups, Three of Pentacles, I clarified the Four of Swords. So I definitely feel like this push, there's a push of energies from the producers coming behind Garcelle and coming behind Dorit. There's a pull. They want Dorit to prove her diamond, but I don't think she's going to be able to do it. So she's going to recluse. Four of Cups and Five of Wands. She's going to recluse and she's going to be like, oh, I couldn't do it, and kind of like shame herself. But I strongly believe that, like I said, Lisa Rinna, they want this group broken up. And the two that I see that they want out is Dorit and Lisa Rinna. So let's see. Because the Five of Wands, you see how they're like going at each other? Okay. So Nine of Pentacles, Page of Swords, King of Wands. Garcelle is going to end up winning this. Garcelle's going to end up winning this because the fans have her back, and this time what's different to Denise is that the producers have Garcelle's back too. So Three of Wands and Two of Pentacles. Garcelle's going to be like, okay, I see what you guys are, and she's going to kind of be on ice until they get rid of some of the people that they want to. So next the producers are going to use Saturn to kind of break it up. But I strongly believe that Dorit and Lisa might not be coming back next season, especially Lisa Rinna. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I always love to hear that. Please make sure you're subscribed, and I so look forward to doing more of these videos. What do you think happened between Dorit and Garcelle, and do you think this is an accurate prediction? I mean, like I said, it's intuitive based, it's not always fact. I mean, it's not fact. If it is, I post about it when it happens. So I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.